Already. Yes, sir. Live in this thing, man. It's my first time going live, just testing this function out. I know I haven't been on in a little minute, man, but shoot, we're gonna see if we get some people in here. Let's see. Already, man. Let some people pile up in here. Just want to chat with y'all, fellas and ladies, right quick. I'm on a laptop. They wouldn't let me on the phone, man. I don't think I got enough subscribers yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Welcome to the chat, fellas, man. Let me know who's in here, man. Let me know where you're from. I know I ain't been on in a minute, man. Just want to chat with y'all real quick. You feel me? Let's see. Let's see. All right, got a couple people, man. Let me know where y'all at, man. Where y'all from, man? Where y'all watching from? I'm gonna talk about socializing today, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, we got Queens in the building, New York City. What it do, Randy? Appreciate you tapping in, man. New York, very social place, man. You can be outside, you can talk to all kind of people, man. I'm jealous. I'm out here in Houston, but got to drive a little distance to talk to some people out here. You feel me? But yeah, man. Just wanted to chat, man. Just want to let y'all fellas and ladies know and remind y'all to get out the house, man. You know, it's the weekend. You know what I'm saying? I know it's Sunday. This is a great day to kind of wind down, but just the overall concept, man. Getting out the house, talking to strangers. Yeah. Talk to people you don't know, man. Nothing weird about it. Life has been good, man. Can't complain. Since the last video, man, I've been hella busy, man. Just living life, working on business, man. Just, comedy, trying to, you're just living life, man. But yeah, man, I just wanted to really just talk to y'all about kind of what's been changing in my life and what I've noticed that's kind of benefited me. Um, Lately, man, I've been challenging myself to, believe it or not, I've been challenging myself to talk to like about 30 women a day. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes, we out here dry, man. You know, dudes is dry. You know what I'm saying? They got no woman in their life, man. That's not the way to be living as a man. You know, I thought about this a lot. How you know, you look at any woman's DMs, they're flooded. They got so many options from the DMs, social media. Some of these women are on dating apps. They got all this attention, all these men options. You know what I'm saying? But as men, how can we combat that? How can we compete? How can we get our fair share? And a lot of dudes, we try to do the same thing. We try to go online, we slide in these women's DMs. How successful are you at that, right? How many times you shot a shot in a chick's DMs and that worked out in the best way? Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. That shit don't work, man. Let's be real. So this whole thing about me talking to 20 to 30 chicks a day, you probably like, how the hell you do that? Well, I mean, you got to just figure out the places that got a lot of people, a lot of foot traffic. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I go to like the mall out here, check out a couple of these malls, got a lot of foot traffic, a lot of beautiful women, man. And it's old school, man. Just straight up go and approach, talk to chicks, just talk to them, you know? And over time, you keep doing that. You do that about 5 days a week, man. Next thing you know, you talk to 100 chicks that week. You know what I'm saying? You're not a celebrity. You just a regular dude. You out here talking to a lot of women, but you know, compared to most dudes, you put yourself in a whole nother stratosphere. You feel me? Just going out there talking to a lot of people, not just women though. You know, I've talked to dudes, well, to random people. It's kind of just being social, man. Just working that muscle. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people today, man, are just in cocoons. Everybody's in a cocoon, man. We got to get out the house, right? It's not healthy, man. Socializing is part of our nature as humans, not just male nature, female nature, just as humans, you know. And so I think it's important, man, to get out the house and just talk to random people for whatever reason, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I like your shoes, man. Them's fresh. You know, you see a shorty, she looking good. Hey, baby, you pretty. You know what I'm saying? Just tell her that. Whatever's top of your mind, man. It don't matter. It ain't got to be perfect. Just say, say what's on your mind. As long as you ain't being weird about it, it ain't weird unless you make it weird. You feel me? All right, cool. I got a couple people, man. I ain't even tripping. I ain't done a video in a minute. It's cool. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. If y'all got any questions, let me know. But yeah, man, this thing's been really crazy since about a month ago, man. I really kind of implemented this new thing, man, because I told y'all about the dating apps. I'm done with them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got nothing against the dating apps. We just know it's not quality. You're not getting quality women. You know what I'm saying? Their attention spans are short. There's a lot of short attention spans online. And so I know a lot of dudes struggle with their dating lives. I know it. It's an epidemic. You know what I'm saying? And to combat that, the only way to combat that is to approach heavy, man. That's really it. I know it sounds simple, but until you out here in the trenches doing it in these fields, talking to them, man, you ain't gonna feel what I'm saying. And so, I mean, it's I'm sure you guys have heard of this. This is what it's got to be. But yeah, man, you got to get out here and socialize, man. Talk to people just every day, man. Just set a number in your head, man. Look, I'm gonna talk to 30 chicks today. I'm gonna start with like 10. You know what I'm saying? This is probably a big number. That's my number personally. But start with like 10. I'm gonna talk to 10 chicks today. That's a nice, easy number. You feel me? And so you can start with I'm gonna go to like Walmart, you know what I'm saying? Just while I'm shopping. You're gonna see somebody in there that you're attracted to. And you just go up there, just talk, start see what it is. Even if you're gonna get rejected, that's another thing. People are scared to get rejected, man. That's part of the game, you know. But you're a man, you know what I'm saying? As men, we embrace challenge, man. You gotta embrace that. Don't be shocked when you're getting rejected and then you're getting rejected so many times in a row. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get discouraged, but don't. You know what I'm saying? It's just literally it's part of the game. It's numbers, you know. But eventually, man, you keep doing that. I mean, I'm sure, I don't want to. This is tough, man, because I know there's some cats that this is basic elementary shit. Other cats, this is like they taking notes. You know what I'm saying? There's all kind of people that I'm trying to hit right now, but you can't just get discouraged, right? I know there's a great metaphor, man, that helps me out is like basketball or sports. Basketball is great. Um, you think of every chick that you holler at, man, it's literally they call it shooting shots. You shoot your shot, right? So you shoot your shot, you miss, right? That's a rejection. You shoot your shot, you got rejected, you miss. How stupid do you feel if you shoot a shot in basketball and you miss? Now you're all mad, you pouting. Oh man, my shot didn't go in. Man, I don't want to shoot no more, man. Oh man. That's silly, right? That's so silly. You're not gonna give up the day. You're not done shooting. You just missed a shot. Get the ball back and shoot again, man. Keep shooting. You going some of them gonna go in, right? And the ones that you miss, hopefully you learn from it. There's something to be learned from all of the shots. But you got to keep shooting, man. That's the point. Michael Jordan, man, shot so many shots, but he missed hella shots too, man. But we don't remember him by his missed shots, man. We remember his glory, man. The shots he made, the championship clutch shots. He got better at shooting shots, man, over time because he shot so many damn shots, man, more than anybody. The more shots you make, the more you're gonna miss. That's just numbers, man. It's just the law of nature. You know, that's just how it is. But yeah, man, I just wanted to get out here and just remind y'all of this, man, because it's an epidemic, man. Dudes are just I don't know what it is, man. Dudes are too comfortable being inside. They expect women are just gonna come in, man. Just keep swiping your way into that woman. I've been there. You know, I've been to the point where I relied on dating apps to be the majority of the women in my life, and it's not a good feeling, man. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get the quality woman you want. Um, so that's really all I can say, man. Just get out here, shoot these shots, get out the house. Just go anywhere, man. Anything. This is just getting out the house, man. You don't know what the hell's gonna happen. I had some weird circumstances. I remember the first day that I really decided, okay, I had a number in my head for every day that I'm gonna talk to this amount of women. And I went out to the mall, man. Matter of fact, no, I went to the grocery store, right? My day started out with my first approach, and I happened to get a number that day. Right before I even walked in the grocery store, there was a chick walking out, and I was like, "Hey, yo!" And it just happened to be coincidental. There was some other chick that was her friend was like right there going inside too, and I thought she was talking to me. I thought she was like looking at me, but she was looking at her friend, and I kind of played off of that. And I got her number real smoothly because of that. It was a nice coincidental thing. So my day started like that on the day that I decided to start doing this, right? So that was at the grocery store. And then after that, I went to the mall, did my thing, did about 20 approaches. Okay. But later that night is what was interesting. During that day, I had talked to 20 something women. So I got the juices flowing from the day, right? And so I went out that night to this little comedy spot, little open mic, and I'm sitting in the back in this little area where most of the comedians usually sit, right? It was me and another cat. He's over there chilling. It's kind of empty, whatever. And I'm sitting behind these stairs where you walk up, you turn, and then you sit behind these little seats. And this little cute little white chick, man. I don't even like white chicks, me personally. I've never really been into white chicks. But this little cute little white blonde chick walks up, and I shit you not, she walks behind to where I'm sitting at, and she sits like a seat next to me. So I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, this must be a comedian chick or something. Because this is where the comedians usually sit. Audience members sit in the front, like where the stage is at. There's like seats and shit right over there. So she sits next to me, and I'm like, who the fuck I never seen her before. But all right, cool. Let me just play it cool, whatever. And then, casually, I just eventually asked her, hey, you a comedian? She's like, no, no, no. I'm like, okay, well, shoot, how'd you find out about this? Because it's like a low key thing. It's kind of local. It's not a really popular thing. It's an upstairs kind of exclusive comedy open mic thing, right? And so she's like, oh, I found this on Facebook, a Facebook ad. And I'm like, oh, okay, interesting. This chick randomly decided to come to this comedy open mic because of a Facebook ad by herself. That's weird. That's kind of random. Chicks don't usually do shit by themselves. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. And eventually I go up, I do my comedy, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then I come back and I sit down. And I'm like, hey, what you think? And she's like, that was really good. It's really good. She's being nice, whatever. You know how chicks are. Sometimes they're just nice. And she's like real cooperative, real just uh with me. And so I'm like, this is okay. She's like, man, she's a little too nice. So I'm like, fuck, let me just go ahead and capitalize. And so I'm like, you want to drink? I'm just like, fuck it. I don't buy chicks drinks, but I'm like, fuck it. She's cool, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And we just kind of hit it off. And eventually the mic kind of died down. It was getting kind of boring. And I'm like, you know what? Hey, you want to go downstairs and just talk? And she's like, yeah, sure. And then eventually we walked downstairs to this little patio outside and we just start chopping it up right there. And long story short, that was cool. Got her number. We were supposed to hang out eventually. She had a cell phone problem. Her phone was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Women got all these weird ass issues. She had some other shit. Long story. I don't want to get into that, but my point is that prior to that chick coming to this open mic, during that day, I had already talked to like 25 chicks. I already talked to 25 chicks. Some I got a lot, I got rejected by quite a bit of them, but got a few numbers that day. Little percentage of them, I got some numbers. But my point is that I was already warmed up to talking to women that day. You know what I'm saying? And that was like the beginning of this whole shit. And I've made it a practice like 5 days a week for take like an hour out my day, kind of like working out. I go to the mall or some shit. Me personally, there's a big ass mall out here in my city, couple pretty big malls that I can hit up and just take an hour and just, bounce off different women that you see. Just boom, boom. Hey, you pretty, boom, boom, boom. Hey, and it just works. It's like working out. You work this muscle, this kind of social muscle, man. And when you first start doing it, it's gonna be weird. You're gonna be a little clunky if you haven't done it before. I've approached before when I was a lot younger. I'm 28 right now. When I was 20, I had did this shit. The same shit. I had approached chicks, not in this same volume. It was like here and there, a little, ooh, she's pretty, and then maybe a couple like 5 chicks, whatever. Nothing. But now I'm like, fuck it. Let me take advantage of this giant volume of women in this mall. Gorgeous women, by the way. Let me go ahead and take advantage, talk to as many as I want in this hour span. And you'll be surprised at what happens, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Christian Orduna. Appreciate you, man. Out of Buenos Aires. Thank you, man. Ain't that in Argentina or something? Or is that I think that's Argentina. But yeah, man, you'd be surprised, man. There's a lot of people that they've never done this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you got to get creative with it, man. Just there's all kind of places. You don't have to do it at a mall. You can go downtown, your city, like the big downtown area of your city. Just go down the sidewalk, man. You'd be surprised. Women just walking everywhere. There's people everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Just talk to people. Talk to a dude walking by. You know what I'm saying? Just work that muscle. Just talking. If you're naturally not social, you don't know how to talk to people, you got to start practicing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's crazy. Like, and now I'm just like, damn, I should have been doing this, man. You know what I'm saying? If I would have been doing this, imagine where I'd be as far as like the amount of women or the quality of women that I have, right? Because right now I'm at a different stage in life. Whereas before I'm just like, I want a bunch of women. I want a bunch of women. And it's like, I don't really need that right now. What I'm looking for is more quality connections and more solid relationships. You know what I'm saying? That's just where I'm at right now in life. Um, But yeah, man, it doesn't matter where you're at in life, man. You can just, you know what I'm saying, just take advantage of just socializing. And you'd be surprised at the opportunities that come your way. You know, I had a dude at like this grocery store like randomly complimented my shoes. And then that turned into like a little 3 5 minute conversation about he has some like business thing. He's like, what do you do for a living? And I tell him, and he's like telling me about this I don't even know what he did for a living, but he kind of was like, hey man, I hit you up for an opportunity, blah, blah, blah. And so, I mean, you never know what that can lead to. You know what I mean? Trading wisely. How many of you want on your table? It's a good question, man. Honestly, right now, man, honestly, I'm looking to get like maybe one or two right now. I want like a I'm like I said, I don't know if you just missed it, but I'm looking for quality, like real quality women that are all about me. You feel me? Because I've had like three, four, five chicks in a stable quote unquote, right? But it wasn't really like the high quality women that I wanted that were all about me, right? As a man, your woman should be about you, man, right? A lot of y'all are settling for whatever bullshit ass, mediocre interest women. You know, she's over here talking to five other dudes. You know what I'm saying? You think you're the only dude? Nah, bruh. Nah, man. When you're not around, she's flirting with other dudes. She's entertaining other dudes, which is cool. I mean, that's you work out that in your relationship how you want. But yeah, two, man. Right now, two. I'm starting low, right? Because unless you've had like really quality women, man, you know, when you're younger, especially, it's like you get this big number in your head, man. I want all these women, I want four women, five, which I mean, yeah, man, I want to start low, man. Start with low quality, I mean, a low number of high quality women. And then once you really secure those and they're solid, work your way up, man. See how it fits in your lifestyle. Um, but I mean, that's just me. To each his own. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their preferences, man. You got to feel it out and see what works for you. But two is cool for me. And in the time being, you're working on yourself, man, making sure your lifestyle matches up with the lifestyle that you're trying to design for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because that's another thing, man. I've been busting my ass right now with business and um, with this comedy shit I'm doing. Just I've been focused on that. But like I said before, man, I've been I've really just been out here just trying to socialize and put myself in front of as many beautiful women and then get to know them, see if I even want them in my life. That's another thing. You got to qualify these women, man. See if they're even worth your time. You know, I've had plenty of women I've talked to this just yesterday. There's a chick, man, from Atlanta. She was bad as fuck at this mall. She was in this small little store, caught my eye, and I was like, okay, I got to say something. Went up and talked to her. She was real receptive at first, but then to meet like a couple seconds after the conversation, she's talking about how you gonna buy this purse for me, bitch. You know, instant turn off. I'm like, oh hell no, Atlanta women. Let me put a note in my head for. I don't know about these Atlanta chicks. But it's just like you gotta kind of you gotta qualify these women before you even jump to it. Cause man, I mean, men like dudes, we are fucking so visual, and that's something that women are a little bit more advanced than us at. Generally speaking, is the fact that they're better at they want to know about you more, right? Dudes, we just look at a fine woman, and we'll fuck. Like, yes, I'll fuck. What's happening? But women, like they got to get buttered up first. They got to get warmed up. Want to see what you're about. You know what I'm saying? See how your personality is, which is actually smart, because now that I'm maturing, man, there's so many women that looked good in my past, but you just ignore the red flags, man. You just ignore them shits like, whatever, man. She's probably not that bad. She looks good, man. Let me just ignore that shit. But you can't, man. You can't do that, man. You got to vet them out, man. You know what I'm saying? See what her resume talking about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You can tell she's a good person. Just experience and getting older, getting out there, man. You guys gotta see this shit for yourself. And that's why all this shit ties into just life in general, not just with women, but just talking to people in general, man. This shit, it's like an art. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just get out here and meet people, see all these different personalities, man, and you kind of just start to see, oh, I've seen this before. Oh, okay, I see where this is going, and eventually you notice patterns, and you got to realize the human brain, man, is powerful, man. We're meant to really socialize, and you know and listen, this is I have so much shit I want to say on this, but because I'm naturally an introverted dude, right? Growing up, I could never imagine myself even doing stand up, talking in front of people. That was never me. I was always introverted, video game head, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes when you just put yourself out there and you challenge yourself, you say, nah, fuck it, I'm gonna go do this, even though I'm not comfortable. I'm a little shy, even though I don't think men are naturally shy. You just might be a little more reserved, whatever, right? But if you challenge yourself and get out there, man, and just say, nah, fuck, I'm gonna go do this. Put yourself out there, and you'll be all right, man. You get rejected, you feel embarrassed. You talk to a group of three chicks, you pick one out, you try to holler at her, and she turns you down. She might not even, I've had plenty of times where chicks would just look at you and just keep walking. And that shit's gonna hurt if you ain't had that before. But now I laugh at the shit. I'm like, all right, fuck it. And they giggle, they laugh at you. It's real embarrassing at first. It hurts. But eventually you gotta realize it's nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? You just don't ever take it personal. Like women, everybody's got they're in their own world. So you can never take it to heart. Just gotta, and with this shit, man, the best thing that comes with all this, with socializing, talking to chicks randomly, your confidence is gonna go crazy. That's another thing, man. Your confidence is gonna boost through the roof. If you don't have a lot of confidence, you don't feel like you have the most confidence right now. If you talk to 10 chicks, 20 chicks, 30 chicks a day, I promise with my life, your confidence is gonna boost like a motherfucker. That's the biggest thing that I've noticed. Um, Especially, talking to a group of chicks. You know how much balls that takes to talk to a group of like 3, 4 chicks. They're all just shopping together. You pick one out, and you just, what I'm saying, you talk to her, and sometimes it works out, most times it won't. But even when it doesn't work out, no matter what the result is, after the interaction, your confidence, you're gonna feel like, yeah, man, I did that shit. Whatever, that ain't nothing. Next, you talk to a chick by herself, it's easy. That's easy work, you know. So that's my favorite thing about this, man. Your confidence is gonna boost, and you're just gonna feel better about yourself, man. Just socializing has so many benefits. It's healthy. It's literally healthy for you. We're social creatures. You already know that. But yeah, man. I don't want to make this video too long. We're about half an hour in. Just wanted to tap in with y'all boys and to check in with y'all. I haven't made a video in a minute, but yeah, man, I like this live format, man. I think I want to get in on this tap in with y'all live, man. Interact with y'all, you know what I'm saying, and kind of freestyle, you feel me? Christian Chief says this is so useful. Thank you, brother, man. You're welcome, man. You know, yeah, man. Almost at 1,000. Big thou wow. You know, I'm not too. I don't really care about the numbers like that, man. I want to make sure I just provide y'all some quality content, man. Have some shit to talk about. um, Christian says it can be better to hit social places where people are nicer, like when you take a dance class. Hey, that's fact. I just thought about hitting. What is that? What's that? What's that? Salsa dancing. Thought about taking up them classes, man. I heard that's where the ladies are at too. Um, and that's a great skill to have. You know, you never know when you need to bust them moves out. You feel me? And the great thing about those classes, I hear that uh, the women come up to you. They're looking for a dance partner. And so, I mean, shoot, you know, if you're a dude just looking for easy way to just kind of have the women come to you, and you don't want to do all the work, just man, take up a salsa class. I don't know, yoga classes. Yoga is a great place. You know, it's all kind of shit, man. Whatever you're interested in, though, you know, anything socially, man. Get out there, get out the house. But yeah, man, that's just the message for today, man. Just want to remind y'all, get out here, man. Don't be stuck in the house in a cocoon. You know, there's people out here that go a whole day without talking to a person, man. That's crazy. That's not acceptable at all. Get off your phones. I mean, shit, we're all on our phones, but man, you got to get some of that real life shit too. You feel me? But that's it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I don't want to make it too long, but I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Expect some more videos from me here shortly. And y'all have a great Sunday evening. Peace.